Welcome back, viewers. Let's quickly dip into the latest news break that is coming in right now. BJP MP Rita Bhaguna's son Mayank Joshi has went and met Akhilesh Yadav from the Samajwadi Party. This meeting took place on Tuesday, setting off speculations of his switch to the Samajwadi Party. Rumours of Mayank joining the SP began ever since the BJP fielded Lucknow Central MLA and Minister Brajesh Pathak from the Lucknow Cantonment Assembly seat. Are there murmurs of dissent? Is Mayank Joshi going to switch over right now from the BJP to the Samajwadi Party? His mother, Rita Bhaguna Joshi, who is an MP from the BJP, had rallied hard for a ticket for her son. She even said that she will not fight the election, that her ticket be given to the son as well. But that didn't happen. The son, Mayank Joshi, was vying for the ticket from Lucknow Cantonment area. It was given to another BJP leader, a sitting minister, where the BJP's Uttar Pradesh government is concerned. And the latest that we're getting in right now is that Rita Bhaguna Joshi's son, Mayank Joshi, had a meeting with Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav. I want to cut across immediately to my colleague Samar Srivastava, who's getting us the very latest. You know, Samar, even as the fourth phase is polling, brisk polling going on behind me, political news coming in that Rita Bhaguna Joshi's son had a meeting with Akhilesh Yadav. What transpired? Is there going to be a switchover?
See, it seems to be a very crucial meeting. Yesterday, Mayank Joshi, the son of Rita Bhaguna Joshi, the BJP MP, met Akhilesh Yadav, and the meeting concluded after 1 hour. There were a lot of discussions, as we are getting from the sources, and this meeting, a day, or we say a few hours before the polling in the state capital, is going to give a message to the Brahmins. This is what Samajwadi Party is trying, because there were talks that Rita Bhaguna Joshi wanted her son to fight from BJP when he was neglected ticket. Then there were rumors that his son may fight for SP and may obviously join Samajwadi Party. But after Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav gave ticket from that particular seat to somebody else, the rumors went down. But yesterday, a pic was tweeted by Akhilesh Yadav in which he could be seen next to Mayank Joshi. As per the political pundits of Uttar Pradesh, this picture is going to give a kind of benefit to the Brahman voters for Samajwadi Party, because Rita Bhaguna is a big face of Brahman face, and with Abhishek Mishra fighting from Lucknow Kent, the strategy of Samajwadi Party seems to be very clear. It's not just about MY, this time it's also about non-Yadav OVC, and with this tactic of fielding Abhishek Mishra and then meeting Mohit Joshi just a day before polling in Lucknow, it's a clear-cut message from Samajwadi Party that this time they are also going for other vote banks. That means non-Yadav OVC, that means Brahman. So this is what, though there are, as per sources, he is likely to join Samajwadi Party in the coming days. But yesterday's meeting was just an informal meeting as tweeted by Akhilesh Yadav, but this meeting is going to raise various questions in the politics of Uttar Pradesh, because if her son, Rita Bhaguna's son, joins Samajwadi Party, it could be seen as a kind of dead. It could be seen as a pressure politics, as we say, because when Aparna Yadav went to BJP, it was not the loss of SP or not the benefit of BJP, because it was a tactic which is being played by every political party before elections, and now the same tactic is being played by Akhilesh Yadav this time. Yes.
All right, Samarth, we're going to continue to come to you. That picture, does it have any hidden ulterior motive? The constituency represented by Rita Bhaguna Joshi is that of Brahman. She's a Brahman face. She was from the Congress. She switched over to the BJP. And now that picture right before Lucknow goes to polls, this is an area, viewers, where the Brahman vote is of significance, the Awadh region. And Samajwadi Party chief tweeting out that picture with Rita Bhaguna Joshi's son, Mayank Joshi, is their messaging, politically loaded messaging in that particular picture. But the question is, will it actually, transcend? Because what we are getting to understand that the voters had pretty much made up their mind which way that they are going to go. But let's now cut across. Appreciate you joining us, Samarth. Let's get you the latest in terms of the key fights in the 9 districts that are going to vote this morning with 59 constituencies. These are the key battles, viewers.
It's a high-stakes battle in Phase 4 of UP elections. 59 constituencies in central UP are casting votes. In the crucial Phase 4, there are a handful of key contests to watch out for. Lucknow Central will see a three-way fight. BJP's Rajneesh Gupta is pitted against Congress's Sadaf Jafar, who was the face of the anti-CAA stir, and former State Minister Ravidas Mehrotra of the Samajwadi Party. In the Gandhi bastion of Rai Bareli, former Rahul Gandhi aide Aditi Singh is the BJP candidate. She's in the ring against SP's Ram Pratap Yadav, who has been to jail and back for murder. The BJP also faces a big challenge in Lakhimpur Kheri. In 2017, the BJP had swept all the 8 seats of the district. However, the October violence, which killed 8, has propelled the seat into national prominence. Sarojini Nagar seat in Lucknow will be closely contested. The BJP has fielded former Joint Director of ED, Rajeshwar Singh, and he's fighting SP's Abhishek Mishra, a strong Brahmin face in the region and a confidant of Akhilesh Yadav. In Lucknow Cantonment, UP Law Minister Brajesh Pathak will battle it out against SP Surendra Singh Gandhi and Anil Pandey of the BSP. The Congress has fielded 2017 Unnao rape victim's mother, Asha Devi. She was provided the ticket by the Congress under the party's Ladki Hu Lad Sakti Hu campaign. Asha Devi is pitted against SP's Abhinav Kumar and BJP's Pankaj Gupta in Unnao. The stakes are higher than ever in the UP battle. Who will have the final edge in this crucial polls billed as the prequel to 2024? Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, viewers, what you just heard were the key fights in Phase 4. Let's also tell you the key people or the important people, VVIPs, who are going to be voting in the 4th phase. Right behind me will be Rajnath Singh. A lot of security already in place for the Defence Minister to come and cast his ballot. Mayawati's already cast his vote. But let's break down 4th phase for our viewers. Traditionally, the stronghold of the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is a belt, which centers the Awadh politics in the region. 59 seats are going into vote this time, spread across 9 districts. Let's give you the factoid on this, on how important it is for the BJP, because in 2017, viewers, 52 of these 59 seats were swept by the Bharatiya Janata Party. The BJP hoping to at least keep that tally going where 2022 is concerned. The Samajwadi Party is hoping, to ride on farm anger, because certain constituencies, this constituency of Lakhimpur, the constituency of Sitapur, the constituency of Pilibhit, are areas where there could be farm anger, but these are areas also which are deeply entrenched in caste politics. So will the farmers in this area rise above, and vote as farmers, or will it be more to do with in terms of caste? So a lot going on where 4th phase is concerned. Lucknow is seeing a pitched battle, the center of our politics. 9 seats, out of it 8 had gone to the Bharatiya Janata Party, 1 to the Samajwadi Party. The Gandhi bastion of Rai Bareli. Let's take you to 2019 Lok Sabha elections. The only one seat which the Gandhis could hold on to was Sonia Gandhi in Rai Bareli. Rai Bareli important for the Gandhis right now. It would be a prestige battle. There are 5 seats in Rai Bareli which are going into vote, and let's split it for our viewers. 2 of those were taken by the Congress in 2017, 2 by the BJP, 1 by the SP. Can the Congress hold on to those 2 seats? Because there is a catch there also. Let's listen in to all the reactions, and we'll cut across to Rai Bareli reporter right after that.
लोग चाहते हैं कि कानून का राज स्थापित रहे, लोग चाहते हैं कि डेवलपमेंट के मोर्चे पर प्रदेश और तेजी के साथ आगे बढ़े, और बीजेपी ने उत्तर प्रदेश में करिश्मा करके दिखाया है।
क्योंकि कुछ लोगों का ये भी कहना है, विपक्ष का भी कहना है कि योगी जी के कारण ये ठाकुर बनाम ब्राह्मण मुश्किल हो रही है बीजेपी की।
दरअसल भारतीय जनता पार्टी सर्व समाज की पार्टी है, सबको साथ लेकर के चलती है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी ब्राह्मणों की मूल पार्टी है, और हम सब मिलजुल करके यूपी को एक बेहतर प्रदेश बना रहे हैं। कानून का राज स्थापित हुआ है, डेवलपमेंट के मामले में हम नंबर 1 पर हैं। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की जो योजनाएं हैं हम उसमें सभी में नंबर 1 पर हैं।
चुनाव में मेरे लिए सबसे अहम मुद्दा है अपने शहर को, अपनी विधानसभा को सेफ रखना, प्रोटेक्ट करना। ऐसे ऐसे लोग मैदान में हैं जो खुद ही अभी जेल से छूट के आए हैं, तो कैसे मैं अपना शहर ऐसे हाथों में दे दूं?
कांग्रेस से बीजेपी में जाना क्या फर्क पड़ेगा इस इलाके के लोगों को और आपके लिए खास?
आई थिंक यहाँ के लोग बहुत खुश हैं और आदरणीय योगी जी की, मोदी जी की लीडरशिप में बहुत खुश हैं। और पिछले 5 साल में अब हम लोग को जिस लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन की आदत पड़ गई है, जिस बिजली व्यवस्था की आदत पड़ गई है, आई डोंट थिंक अब जल्दी उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता भाजपा का साथ छोड़ेगी।
कांग्रेस का गढ़ माना जाता है और प्रियंका ने भी कैंपेन किया खास तौर से, उसके बाद आप प्रियंका को देख के जुड़ी थी कांग्रेस से, तो क्या आपको लगता है चीजें चेंज हुई है यहाँ पे, क्या होगा?
वो तो आपको 10 तारीख को पता ही चल जाएगा, पर डेफिनेटली इस बार आई थिंक पहली बार कमल का फूल खिलेगा रायबरेली में।
मतदाता बहुत भारतीय जनता पार्टी से, भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नीतियों से, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के व्यक्तित्व, जो लीडर्स इसको नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं उसके व्यक्तित्व से जनता बहुत प्रभावी है, बहुत ज्यादा अच्छी है और बहुत वोटों से भारतीय जनता पार्टी चुनाव जीत रही है।
तो बीएसपी को अकेले दलितों का ही नहीं, मुसलमानों का ही नहीं, बल्कि अति पिछड़े वर्गों का भी और अपर कास्ट समाज का भी, अर्थात सर्व समाज का वोट बहुजन समाज पार्टी को मिल रहा है।
This region is important in every manner. It's not only the SCs. All SCs are consolidated in the whole of Uttar Pradesh. And so far as this region is concerned, this...
Cut across right now to Raebareli, where my colleague Amit Mishra is joining me. I want to, Amit, you know, it's interesting when you break down what happened in Raebareli in 2017. 5 seats, 2 went to the BJP, 2 went to the Congress, 1 to the SP. The 2 which went to the Congress, Aditi Singh, Rakesh Singh, now fighting from the BJP. A prestige battle for the Congress, but looking tough.
Well, absolutely, Preeti. And in Raebareli, the battle is very important for Aditi Singh because she's contesting on a BJP ticket. She has been an MLA from the Congress party. And her mother, when we spoke to her, she said that Aditi is actually following the legacy of her father. Akhilesh Singh has always maintained this seat from 1993 on Congress ticket. Then afterward, he also fought, independently. Then also won in 2012. He won on behalf of the Peace Party, still won. And in 2017, it was Aditi who got the mandate from this particular seat in her favor. Aditi is looking very confident. She has spoken to us and said that for the first time, it's going to be a lotus here in Raebareli. But as far as all these other equations are concerned, Congress has tweeted a doctor, Manish Chauhan. He's also giving a tough fight to Aditi Singh. But overall, if successfully Aditi is able to dent this seat from BJP ticket, it will be a good news for the BJP because we have seen how in Amethi that Congress bastion, the Gandhi family seat, have been successfully able to taken from Rahul Gandhi, and Smriti Irani took as the member of parliament. But this time it's Aditi Singh. She's the face and she's very confident of her work she has done as an MLA. But she is time and again saying that be it Priyanka Gandhi Vadra or all other Congress leader, they have never been active here. They only come here at the time of elections. I just tried to go, get the people emotional about the association they had. But factually, there has been no work in Raebareli. So Aditi is very confident and she is very keen on taking this seat from the BJP ticket and trying to set a new record as far as this particular seat is concerned. Yes.
Abhishek, would you also, give us details on the other seat? There's Rakesh Singh. He was with the Congress, now fighting from the BJP.
Yes, of course, Rakesh Singh fighting from the BJP. And if I talk about all 5 seats, as you've also mentioned about what had been the situation 2017, Congress party is looking forward to get most of the seats. We've also seen how Priyanka Gandhi Vadra stayed here in Raebareli for 2 consecutive days. She did a lot of door-to-door campaign, conducted public meetings, and Congress party has always spoken about their association, about the fact that how the face has always been the Congress symbol, not the candidate. And Priyanka, when she spoke to me also, she said that Aditi has never been able, she would have not been able to get that seat if Congress we would have not, backed her. But both of these leaders have their own, opinions about this seat. But Raebareli, because politically, and it's going to be very important because it is about the Gandhi family and Aditi Singh, who is continuing her father's legacy of Akhilesh Singh. But with this picture, particularly in Raebareli, it's going to set a new narrative for the BJP as well if Aditi is able to get that seat. And that is the only reason that Aditi, when she joined the BJP, also was very vocal about her own issues. She has always been maintained the fact that the Raebareli has always belonged to her family, and this time again she is very keen, along with the other candidates who are trying to get the most of these seats for the BJP this time. Yes.
Abhishek, appreciate you joining us. We're going to continue to come back to you for more updates on that story. But let's cut across right now from Raebareli, where 5 seats go into polls. Important for the Congress. This was the bastion for the Congress in 2019. The only seat that the Congress held on to was this of Sonia Gandhi. But the 2 sitting MLAs of the Congress defecting now to the Bharatiya Janata Party, Aditi Singh and Rakesh Singh. Let's cut across from Raebareli all the way to Lakhimpur Kheri. 8 seats go into polls this morning, where Lakhimpur Kheri is concerned. 2017, all 8 swept by the BJP. But with that one incident that changed the trajectory in Lakhimpur Kheri of allegedly Ashish Kumar Tenny, son of the sitting MOS home, mowing down farmers, is there enough farm unrest there to flip the equations of 2017 for the Bharatiya Janata Party? And reporting from the seat of Nighasan is my colleague Milan Sharma. Milan, the seat of Nighasan was technically to be given to Ashish Kumar Tenny, the MOS home son. He was in jail, so it was given to the sitting MLA. What are you picking up? Caste equations very well entrenched where Lakhimpur Kheri is concerned. Will the farmers vote as farmers or as possible Brahmins?
Well, definitely what you've pointed out earlier on before the horrific incident where the farmers were run over by Ashish Mishra, Monu, who's out on bail right now. He was the one who was going to contest from this Nighasan seat, but that didn't happen. And certainly there are 2 ways the election could go for the BJP from here. The farmers' unrest has been a huge issue. Even if we talk about the caste combination in this area, the Brahmin voters are a dominant vote bank. But certainly the larger amount of voters within Nighasan seat are the Dalit voters. There are about 80,000 Dalit voters and there are about 40 to 50,000 Brahmin voters. But there are other caste combinations also that could work in the favor of the party that they wish to choose. There's the Varma vote also from here that forms a large part. Muslim voters are also about 65,000 Muslim votes that are present in the Nighasan seat. So these are the caste combinations, and it depends on whether the people lined up behind me are going to vote on that or they're going to vote on the farmers' unrest. I just asked my camera person Madan Prasad to pan and show you. Look at the queue of people who are waiting for polling here. We haven't even reached the half mark of the day, and this particular polling station where Ajay Mishra Tenny as well as his son are going to vote in is already witnessing a lot of crowd that has come here. A lot of people from the village who have come here in the morning itself to cast their ballot, and that is why we could see a higher voting percentage from here as well is what I'm expecting, but we'll have to wait and see how it turns out till the evening. But certainly the farmer issue, the stray cattle issue, the sugarcane dues, and also for the fact that this area being a flood prone area, whether or not the houses that have been built by the ruling government here, the Awas Yojana has worked or not, is something that will remain to be seen by the end of the day, which way at least the Nighasan seat goes. And overall for Lakhimpur Kheri also, even in the 8 seats that are being contested on by the ruling party, it seems this time it's going to be a tough fight between the SP as well in 2 or 3 seats in the main region in Lakhimpur city, Sadar.
Well, it's a pitched battle where Lakhimpur Kheri is concerned. Appreciate you joining us, Milan. We're going to cut across to all our reporters through the course of the day. The 4th phase of polling begins today. Lots of political action. Trust India today to get you the front row seats to it all. A quick break to stay with me. On the other side, my colleague Akshata takes over. I'll see you on the top of 10 a.m.